Howdy folks, Eric from Black Swamp Blade Swap. Um, Here today just showing you some of my knives and telling a little story while I show off some of my knives here. I like to keep them in these old cigar boxes. That's a Wolf Brothers Sweet Rum Crooks. I really like that box. You can hear them jiggle around in there. They'll go sliding. They all go sliding. I got a few in here, just some old kind of workers, beaters. Any given day, kind of pick one of these knives out, take it with you, and go to work and know that you're going to have a good sharp knife. Try to keep a sharp blade on all these. A couple of them I've fixed up, worked on, cleaned up, and then some of these here, some of these babies, I've had to really put some time and effort into them. But these are some really good solid knives I use on a regular basis, working in that and whatnot. This is one of my old hammers. This one here is probably from the 60s. The old clamshells, based on the tang stamp. I don't know if you can see it there real good or not. I have another one just like it. It isn't as beat up. The handles are a lot better. And that one is probably one of my favorites. It's one of my cigar boxes with some of my favorite knives in. The other one is pre-World War II, based on the tang stamp and that. Real solid snap on that still. Good blades. Half stop on them. Real nice knife. And the way I got into getting all these knives, this one here, a little colonial. Take this one a lot when I go camping. It's got an awesome blade on it. Great half stop. Great snap. Really good blade. Super solid blade. That baby is sharp. Reason I take it with me most often than not is because it's got that can opener for the baked beans. I got that screwdriver and bottle opener. But how I got to start picking up on all these knives was, I wasn't really what you would call a knife collector. I had knives. I'd always pick up knives and whatnot. But hello, Miss Christina, home from work. Hello. What got me going was, I had me this great knife. Carried that thing in my pocket every day for about 12, 13 years. And I didn't even know really what I had until I lost it. And I went to looking for it. I'm like, oh, it's okay. No biggie. I'll just replace it, you know. That one's a nice enough double end jack. It's got Lumberger's mill. That's from back east, Massachusetts somewhere since 1923. Dial 867-9221. Great material on that one. I like that. But yeah, going back to the story, I didn't know exactly what I had on my hands till I started looking to replace it, and I thought, well, it won't take much. And come find out it was a Case Sidebuster Jr. Now, I had no idea that the blade on a Sidebuster Jr. was so wide, because mine was so old and whittled down. I just assumed that's what it looked like. And so when I got to looking for them, I'm like, oh, wow, these brand new ones, they got quite a bit of blade on them there. And this is one that I tore down. It was a 3-blade electrician's knife, Klein Brothers. The hawk bell blade was pretty well shot on that one, so I took it out and cleaned up the main blade on it, and it was pretty rough shape. Brought it back to life. Screwdriver on it's real good. I got my Colonial. Took that one to work today, and that was the MVP of the day. I'll tell you what, saved my butt when I got to the top of the machine and needed that screwdriver. At any rate, back to the story. I got to looking to replace that knife, and come to find out, that old case knife was a 64 to 69 Case Sidebuster Jr. Not going to replace that one real easy. And certainly not going to replace it in the same condition of the knife I had before. And started to realize just how special a knife I'd had on my hands without knowing it. And that's how it goes sometimes in life, ain't it? As we get older and we start to learn things, we realize what really the value of some of the things that we have. This old girl right here, made in the USA. Clean your nails, open your bottles, screw your screws, keep it on your keychain. So I thought, well, that's all right. I'll just get me another Sidebuster Jr. Fairly good deal here on eBay, so I picked one up. But in the search, trying to find out what exactly I'd had there, I discovered that I'd actually had a really nice knife, and it was real special. And in hunting for a replacement, I started coming across a bunch of other knives. I was like, man, that one's pretty cool too. You know, I kind of like that one. Well, maybe I got to have that one there too. And the wife would remind me of what Zach on old New Again Knife Review would say. Now, mind your budget. Now, don't be getting carried away. But you know, you start running into all these other great knives. You know, I'm like, wow, well, I got to have a trapper. You know, how can I be without a good trapper? You know, that thing there, it is great for picnics, great for hunting, great for cleaning up fish, great for whatever. I mean, that sucker, I love that knife right there. I believe that was a 2005. Yeah. So I started picking up more knives here and there. Started hunting them at flea markets, antique shops. Well, we love antiquing anyways. I started really looking at them knives. There's the replacement. Now, nothing ever replaced that one I'd carried without knowing how special it was. But this one here is a little bit older one. Let's see here. It's about I believe that was a 20. Can't quite see there. Yeah, that's a 10 dot. That was a 2010. Not as old as that old 64 to 69, but blade been whittled down a little bit on that one too. Now this is just a workhorse. I carry the ass thing quite a bit. But in my searching for knives, I came across so many others that I just had to have. And it's really sent me down the old rabbit hole. Hunting knives, picking knives, and something I really enjoy. And it has led to this, making videos showing you folks some of my knives. Now these I really like. They're from Zippo, made right there in Bradford. This one came in box still. They mostly got advertising on them. This one was for Natural Gas Company out of Tennessee, I believe. Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee Natural Gas Utility District. A pretty cool one right there. Gas heat is best and costs less. I like them just for the historical significance, you know. Them being made by Zippo and whatnot. These things, a lot of times people don't even realize what they got. They'll sell them for $1 or $2. I'll pick them up every time. Every time I see them, I like them. They got that little knife. They got that little nail file, nail cleaner, which I could always use. Always, always, always. So I started picking knives, getting into knives. And this is just small little sampling of some of the knives we have. I like that old camo lockback. I find myself carrying that one quite a bit too. Between this and the mini black, what is that, Blackhorn, I believe. Another little case knife. They don't cost a whole heck of a lot. If you lose it, you're not out a bunch, but you got a good blade in your pocket. Real good. Camel lockback and the mini blackhorn. Great case knives. That I carried my mini blackhorn today. I use that more than anything. It's all dirtied up with tape guts and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to have to clean it up tonight. Maybe put a little sharpening on it. But that's how it got into the whole deal, you know. And now, you know, we got knives laying everywhere. We enjoy it. Enjoy all kinds of little bit of collecting. The wife, she likes collecting these old cameras. It's an old Kodak Brownie. We got a lot of little stuff like that there around. Little low film tins. All kinds of little stuff. Old razors. That's pretty cool. Gal sold me that at her antique store going out of business. I picked up so many knives. I went in there and picked up every knife I could. Most of them for $2, $3, $4, or $5 a piece. I think she sold me this for $1.20. Still has the razors in there. Really cool. Put that in one of Miss Christina's gifts. I like to buy a bunch of little stuff like that, neat, cool old stuff. Put it on a thing, write her a sweet note, give it to her. If you ain't doing that for your wife, you need to. Good Lord says a man's wife is a blessing for the toil upon this earth that he deals with. And good Lord has blessed me good and plenty. Between my pocket knives and little lighters. Now this ain't a Zippo. I got plenty of Zippos, but this one here, a little Winston from my youth. No bull. It just reminded me from when I was about 15 years old. Surprise, surprise, lit on the first time. It ain't always the best lighter, but I really like it. Really like that. Little Zippo minis. Little Zippos. This one here from the 70s. I can't quite tell on the hashes how many. Oh yeah, I think that's a 76. That's a 76. The Tool trekking station. I don't know if y'all can see that. Pretty cool. Anyway, stuff like that. I've discovered in making these first few videos and watching them over and over, seeing what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. Haven't really got the best look at the blades in the videos. We're getting adjusted to that. Gonna get a little bit better at all this, hopefully, and share some good stories with you, share some good advice with you, and share my knives. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I certainly enjoy you stopping by. Like the video, subscribe, comment, all the stuff that YouTube suggests that you do. Remember, folks, take care of your soul. Read your Bibles. Praise the good Lord every day. Talk to Him all day. Take care of your families. Take care of your wife and your children. Take care of them knives. Keep them oiled up. Keep them sharp. Thank you and God bless.